So if you want to take off that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to Hyde Park, New York, where we find a newbie frauditor who wants to educate people on Poster 7. But unfortunately, he fails. Enjoy.
This is beautiful. Such an old building too. Here we got Poster 7 right here. 1995. Poster 7, 1995. Golly.
$19.95 is a bit outdated there, Junior, I will admit, but the post office has other things to do than worry about frauditors coming in and sticking a camera in everyone's face. Here's the DHS directive, which takes precedence over Poster 7. It says you need written permission, Junior, so your narcissistic, sociopathic tendencies aren't going to work today.
Hi, how are you?
How can I help?
I was wondering if I could get a P.O. box application and a passport application.
Every time this clown goes to the post office, he has the same MO. He wants a passport application and he wants a P.O. box. He really doesn't want either. That's just his ruse to go in there and film. Let's see what happens today.
Okay. This is the P.O. Box application. So we only have those 3 sizes available.
Okay.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Yeah, you can't be recording in here.
I can record.
No, you can't record in here.
Why not?
You're not allowed to record over the counter.
I'm not over the counter.
You're recording over the counter.
Well, whatever I can see from public, I can record.
When I hear a frauditor say that, oh, I can film if I can see it with my eyes, really? Why don't you go to the Pentagon, or better yet, maybe the U.S. Treasury Department, and see what you can record there?
Or you can't record in here.
Why do you say that?
Do I have to get my supervisor? Please turn your phone off.
Sir,
If you
it's against
want.
federal law to record inside of a post office. Please turn that off.
What's your name?
My name's Lucas.
What's your position here?
I'm the supervisor here.
Then you would know that I could record.
It's against the law for you to record in here.
What law is that?
It's a federal law.
Can I show you your rules?
Sir, can you please
Show
put
me
your
the
phone
rules?
down?
Yeah, you should know the rules of your...
Okay, I mean, I guess
Can I
I'll
show
just,
you?
I guess I'll just call the cops. You can keep recording.
You gonna call the cops for what? You're wasting resources.
Okay.
No, bozo. You're the one that's wasting the resources, walking into a post office and asking for services you don't want nor need. Go home, please.
I just told him I could show him the rules, right? And he'd
Sir,
rather call the
please
cops.
stop recording.
I'm here. I'm trying to conduct business, and
Okay.
you're telling me you're worrying about a camera.
Because it's a federal law.
No, it's not.
No, it is.
I literally just came from a federal building,
Okay,
and I
sir.
spoke to a federal
Sir,
officer.
I will not be handling you until you put your phone down.
I need one more application, please, and I'll be on my way.
Oh, you're going to be on your way, all right, bird brain. It's going to take a while, though, because this video has another 37 minutes to run. Of course, we're not going to watch all that dead air. We're going to edit that part out.
A few minutes later.
Did you hit this one?
Yeah, I want to show you the rules that are on your wall.
Okay.
Can you?
No, I'm working.
You know what poster 7 is?
Sorry?
I'm a customer. You're dealing with me. That's work.
Yeah.
So
Do you have some transaction?
Do you know what poster 7 is?
This narcissist is trying his best to get the manager to look at poster 7, but the manager wants no part of it. Let's see what happens next.
Trying to. She left.
Okay, so I'll get a clerk back for you. You have a transaction.
Are you
right?
calling the police?
I'm going to, yes.
Then I'll stay.
Okay, cool.
Can you read poster 7?
You said you have a transaction to do, right?
Yeah, I was trying to, and
Okay,
she left.
okay,
Yeah.
hold on. What's going on?
Hey. He's trying to tell me I can't record on federal property when I literally just came from a federal building and spoke with a federal officer. That said I'm well within my rights. Everybody knows the rules are right here on the wall. I'm trying to show him the rules. He doesn't want to see his own rules.
Frauditor, this gentleman is not interested in hearing about your life story. As a matter of fact, right now you're loitering. You're not serving any purpose at all in the post office. I think they should call the police and have you ejected.
You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
If you just want to give me a second, somebody will be right with you if you want to hang out near the door right there, okay?
He's a supervisor. You would think he knows his own rules.
Yeah. Why are you? What are you recording for?
I'm trying to record my transaction. The lady doesn't even want to deal with me. I just came for 2 applications.
You're not allowed to record.
I am. I'm trying to educate you. You're being ignorant.
You can't record anything over the counter.
Ma'am, whatever I can see from public, I can record.
Sir, you're
You
not
cannot
allowed.
trespass somebody's eyes.
Sir, you cannot record me.
If you say so.
I'm more than willing to help you if you just please lower your camera and turn it off.
All I wanted was 2 applications.
Frauditor, can you tell the truth for once? I know you're a narcissistic sociopath, but you don't want 2 applications. You're there gathering content for your stupid YouTube channel. Oh, too bad it's not monetized. But you keep it up. You'll get monetized one day.
Yeah,
You were worried
I'm
about
trying
it.
to work with you through the...
Help him with his transaction. Ignore his phone. Thank you.
Thank you. And that's how it should be. That's how it should be.
Excuse me. You are doing something you're not supposed to do.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you
trying
are.
to show you the
All right,
rules, sir.
That's enough.
I'm trying to show you your own
Okay,
rules.
thank you. Just help him with his transaction.
Can you take a look at your poster
Thank you,
7?
sir.
Call your poster master, as a matter of fact. Call your postmaster. He'll let you know.
What's your transaction?
I just want 2 applications.
For what?
A P.O. box
Yeah,
and
so I have
a
your-
passport.
I have your application right here for the P.O. box. I have to show you what you need to go
So
through.
show me.
Please
That's
lower
fine.
your camera.
Ma'am, I'm trying to document my transaction
Why are you documenting?
because I have the right to.
This is
Pardon me, ma'am. You seem like a nice enough lady. But asking a frauditor to turn off a potato cam is like pulling teeth. Oh my goodness, you can forget about it.
for a renewal, and that is for a first time. There is your P.O. box application. So you are all set. Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
Well, I'm going to stick around because your supervisor
stick
wants to
around.
call the police.
Okay, whatever.
So we're all going to get educated
We're going to
today.
go back. Come on, Mark.
Have a great day.
15 minutes later.
Oh, here he is. How are you?
You're the one causing a commotion inside?
I wouldn't say I'm causing a commotion. Can I just get your name and badge number so I can know who I spoke with?
My badge is number 4.
Oh,
And
cool.
my name is Officer Roberts.
How you doing, Officer Rice?
How are you?
You want to come out the street? I don't want you to stand in the street.
I'm safe here.
Okay.
I'm not sure what's going on. Can you explain to me a little bit what's
Basically, these people are ignorant.
Wow, that's a great way to start a conversation with a police officer. These people are ignorant. I can tell you're highly educated, much like another frauditor that I despise.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English.
Not ignorant as in like rude ignorant. Well, they were kind of rude. They just don't know the rules.
Okay.
I literally just came from a federal building and had a long conversation with a federal officer
Yes, sir.
that told me that I can record in that federal building. I have the right to record it. The Department of Homeland Security put out a memo in 2018 that the citizens have the right to record in or outside of any federal building.
Okay.
I'm trying to inform these people. They have something on their wall called Poster 7 which is the rules and regulations and conduct on postal property.
Okay.
And it specifically gives us the right to record.
Okay.
And I'm trying to teach,
You see, deep down, all frauditors really want to be a professor of education. That's all they really want. They just want to educate people.
Say, sir, if I could show you the rules on the wall. He's like, no, I'm gonna just call the cops. I'm like, then we're all gonna get educated today because I came here to get some applications.
Okay.
And the lady's like, I don't wanna help you because you're recording. I'm like, ma'am, I have the right to record. This is a federal building. It's open to the public. So I was just trying to, educate them.
What was the application for that you wanted for employment?
I wanted a, what's it called? The passport.
Okay.
And I wanted a P.O. box.
Okay.
And the lady didn't want to service me. The supervisor came up, which I would assume he's more informed of the rules, which he wasn't. I was surprised because how are you a supervisor and you don't know your own rules?
Look, moron, the supervisor does know the rules, and that's why he's forbidding you to film inside the building. It's time to move along.
One eternity later.
A sergeant has now arrived on scene, and she thinks that he should not go back inside. Let's see what happens.
Because if I don't go back inside, right, which I have the right to go back inside, then they're gonna remain in their ignorance, and they're gonna treat the next person the same exact way, and they're gonna keep calling the cops.
Do you really think they will ignore it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they would or not, but I would tend to think that no, they wouldn't.
What I would love to happen right now is that you go with me and educate these people on the laws, because he's saying it's a law, and I said, what law is that? One, I think I don't know if you guys have an agreement with the post office as far as like jurisdiction, but I know this is federal property, so like federal offices have jurisdiction. How are you?
They basically just said that he was recording. It was making everybody uncomfortable.
There was literally nobody in the lobby. It was just me.
That's a lie, Frauditor. You clearly engaged with a customer early who couldn't be served because you were standing there with a camera. But now you want to act like Little Miss Innocent. Carry on.
So they're saying everybody was talking about the workers?
Yes. I guess there is technically a statute that the postmaster themselves can prohibit any recording at all, depending on the circumstances if they feel like it's necessary to do so. And you're not allowed to record past the counter, like the private stuff past the counter, but you can record inside. So I don't know exactly. They said that there wasn't really a problem. It was just that they felt uncomfortable. So.
That's because they don't know their own rules. They don't know that the citizens have the right to record in and outside of federal buildings. And I was trying to teach them that.
That's so kind of you, lad, to think about all the people who need educated when you yourself need an education. You don't seem very bright to me. Maybe you should go to a community college. That's not a lot of money, and you could get a good education there, and then maybe transfer to university later.
She's saying you can't record past the counter, and I'm telling her, ma'am, anything I can see from public, I can record. You can't trespass somebody's eyes, and that's what I was trying to tell her. So if there's any private documents, that's your job to keep them private, not my job. You know what I mean? I'm just here to get some applications. It's not like I was leaning over the counter trying to, it's an open counter, so whatever I can see, I can record, and that's what I was trying to tell her.
And you record often? Like
I record often, yeah.
For what purpose? Like what?
Well, I work on a lot of stories. On like city buildings, state buildings, government buildings, just it's about kind of like I was telling the officer, it's about accountability and transparency between our government workers and the public. So just holding them accountable, making sure they treat the public right.
Pardon me, Sergeant, but the idiot goes out at least once a week and does a top secret YouTube documentary, which he can't discuss until it's published. Although his channel is not monetized, he's working hard to get it monetized. So please, leave this man alone and go inside and educate the good people at the post office with him.
Which They were extremely dismissive, a little bit rude. It wasn't extremely rude, but they was a little bit, rude to me. And I was trying to show him Postal 7. This gives us the right to record, but he wasn't. He'd rather call the cops. So I told him you're wasting resources, and he said,
I don't think it was done for anything other than.
Well, he could have handled it himself. He's the supervisor, and I said, call your postmaster. Your postmaster will let you know that I have the right to record.
My understanding is that you got your applications, and
right.
If I wasn't en route, you were going to leave.
Right.
And we'll leave. You'll leave.
But one of the reasons why I do this, and I would love to get your help on this, is to educate them on the rules and regulations on federal property. I literally just came from a federal building, an IRS building, and I spoke with a federal agent.
Look, dimwit, just because you spoke to an agent at the IRS building doesn't mean those same rules apply in every federal building. Moreover, you are a narcissistic sociopath. You're still trying to convince the officers that you're right. That's what a narcissistic sociopath does. Now we have to edit out the next 10 minutes because you won't shut up.
And we had like a 10-15-minute conversation about how we can record in and outside federal property.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So did you educate them on the rules? Let them know?
I'll be totally honest, I'm not 100% on all the exact federal rules that the post office themselves has to follow.
Well, the Department of Homeland Security put out a memo in 2018 that the citizens can record inside and outside of federal property. Of course, I'm not going to go into no restricted areas. I'm just in a public lobby.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's why I'm happy that you guys came. So maybe they'll be able to listen to me now that you're here. And I'm trying to tell them you're extremely misinformed. And I was trying to show them the rules, but they'd rather call you. So I was like, good, because maybe you'll listen to the cops, and the cops can educate you.
How many times has this blithering idiot said the word educate? How many? I've lost track.
So that's why I'm happy that you're here, so that we can educate them. Because they'll be informed, and they should call their postmaster.
Yeah.
He's a supervisor. He should know the rules.
A few moments later.
I don't disagree that you have a right to record something that happens outside on the street. We're not dismissing that in any fashion.
Right.
It's just that you made them feel uncomfortable. It's not something that you see every day.
Well, you guys are not feeling enforcers. You guys are law enforcers, right? So I'm sorry that they feel that way, and I was trying my best to be nice and be respectful.
Oh, no, yeah, we're just mediating the situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's a lot
Did the supervisor take a look at Poster 7?
Between the word education and Poster 7, I don't know which this moron has said more of, but believe me, I have a massive headache from editing this.
But we're not at that level. You've
No,
recorded.
of course not. Right.
You've got your applications. You said you were on your way.
Yeah, I am on
door,
my way.
And we can part that way. Okay?
I appreciate you guys taking your oath to the Constitution serious, because...
I need to talk to Officer Tucker about
no
something
problem.
else. Okay?
I'll see you guys
It
later.
has nothing to do with you.
It's fine. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Be safe, okay? So they dismissed me. I wanted to go back inside to educate these people. The officer said that it seems like they already knew what they can or can't do. I mean, they was aware of the rules, but they called the cops just to mediate. That's what they're saying. Which is, I don't understand that. You call the cops to mediate?
This original video was nearly 40 minutes long, so I cut it in half, but there's still a lot of bloody palaver in there. Yeah, this guy has potential, doesn't he? He could be a good frauditor if he just gets enough people to watch his channel. Right now, he doesn't have that many subscribers, and he only has a handful of views, so one day he could be just like the Long Island Frauditor. Oh, that's a scary thought. If you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.